The latest 90-Day Fiance, The Other Way Season 7 episode showed Manon and Anthony leaving for France. The second episode of the TLC show aired on September 15, 2025, and fans witnessed Manon questioning her decision to move to France. As she left with her husband, Anthony, and their son, Manon felt overwhelmed. She talked about how she could not stop looking around and wanted to cry. It was because she couldn't stop thinking about what she had worked for over a decade, and now she was leaving it all. 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way star Manon confessed to the cameras regarding why she decided to move to France, and also questioned her choice. "I just cannot stop looking around and wanting to cry. Thinking about what I worked for 10 years. That's it. Now I'm completely leaving that away behind me. I'm giving up everything I dreamed of and everything I worked for, because I truly want to spend more time with my son, and I'm also doing it to save my marriage. But what if none of this works?" confessed Manon. Recently aired 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 7 Episode 2 saw Manon and Anthony leaving for France. They said goodbye to Anthony's cousins, Maddie and Taylor, and their family. They were emotional about the couple leaving with their younger one. As they left for the airport, Manon confessed to the cameras about feeling devastated. She said that she could not believe that it was actually truly happening and that they were moving to France. "I promised myself 10 years ago, when I first moved to LA. That's it. You're gonna stay here. You're gonna make it work. And now, I'm moving back to a country that I said I never would, ever," added Manon. She shared with the cameras about leaving everything that she had worked for the past 10 years behind. She was giving up everything, including her dreams, because she wanted to spend more time with her son. Another reason was that she was doing it to save their marriage. However, she was concerned about none of it working out. 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way star mentioned that they spent $30,000 in the past 4 weeks. She was referring to paying medical bills, credit card bills, and more before they left. In his confession, Anthony noted that his and Manon's values of money and success were wildly different. "She's only been out of work for a few weeks, and she's already stressing. But as long as I'm with my family and we're not having to worry about where our next meal's coming from or, keeping the electricity on," he said. He noted that both of them were on opposite spectrums on matters such as money. The two had a difference of opinion and got into an argument. He talked about wanting help in parenting. Manon mentioned how she had been doing everything to provide for them. "It sounds like you're referring to a recent development on 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way involving Manon. Here's what's going on. Manon, one of the newest cast members, has been feeling uncertain about her decision to move to France to be with her partner. In a teaser for an upcoming episode, she emotionally questions whether she's made the right choice, saying, 'What if none of this works?' This shows that she's struggling with doubts about leaving her old life behind and starting over in a new country. The main challenges she's facing include cultural differences and adjusting to life in France, relationship strain, as her partner may not fully understand her fears, isolation, being far away from her family and support system." Would you like me to check for the latest updates on how her storyline is developing this season? In her private confession, Greta opened up about her childhood. After her mom passed away, her dad got married again. However, things didn't work out well for her because the two families didn't mesh well. Greta recalled her stepmom not liking her, so she decided not to draw attention to herself. That resulted in Greta not knowing how to interact in a family setting well. "I don't know how to enter in a room and make small talk. I feel like I really lack the skill set necessary to live with a family," added Greta. Later, her friends asked about how she would be spending her days there. Greta said that since the laws and rules were different there, she wouldn't be able to continue her practice there. Hence, she planned to volunteer at an animal